in them, and you can't just simply, to some extent, the changing around is inevitable, and it's part of the process. But this time of the year, you're going to gain enough speed to win this level. You really have to have both a sense of boat identity as well as a certain trust in the process that you've developed and an ability to execute at a level that's gives you the best possible speed, the best possible opportunity to get down the course. So you train hard, you give it your best, everybody's prepared to do whatever they can do, and then a racing like this where it's a really fired up field, it gives you a chance to test yourself. And I can guarantee you here for this second varsity grand final that everybody at the starting line has quite a few butterflies in their stomach. Right now they're wondering where their legs went because they feel like they have just been sapped of all strength, adrenaline, question marks until that flag goes down, and then it's just such an insane amount of energy that it's a release of that adrenaline and kind of disbelief that you're sitting at the line about to race your life off.
And we do have those finished times from that petite level final. It was Marist with a win with a time of 6:02. Kobe College in second with 6:03. MIT with 6:05.4. WPI in fourth place with 6:05.9. Coast Guard with a time of 6:10 and 0.7, and Embry-Riddle with Coast Guard and Embry-Riddle as we watch their competitors in the grand final event.
5 strokes into the race, and then you know that they're really firing off down the lane. 43 strokes a minute for Trinity. Clearly one of the favored crews in this event, along with Williams and Hobart right next to them in the 2 lanes over. And then you've got a challenge over there from Tufts, lane 6, and Wesleyan. The only one who's a little bit back right now is Bates. The other 5 are sort of in it. I'm going to give it to Williams early on. Long layback for the Williams crew. Oh, no, I guess that's Tufts ahead. As they come up and it starts to become apparent that Tufts, Wesleyan, and Williams are all challenging for the lead.
Yeah, looking at it from the drone footage here, this is really tight amongst all of them. Tufts and Williams are really bow ball to bow ball at this point in the race. Wesleyan maybe down by 2-3 feet, maybe, but still well within the mix, well within a striking distance. Really a good place to be at this point early in the regatta.
Now the top 3 here have to be Williams in first, Tufts maybe level, Wesleyan a half a deck back. So those are the top 3. Tufts and Williams fighting for first, Wesleyan a half a deck behind them. Then comes Trails.
Yeah.
So right now, I'd say Williams is on the move. Williams trying to put in a little push right ahead of the 1,000. And Wesleyan has pulled level with Tufts. So we still got the top 3 in the top 3 positions, but it's changing a little bit.
Yeah, every stroke it seems to change and adjust just a little bit here. And this is the grand final event. So these athletes are rowing for gold, silver, and bronze here to be received down at Regatta Point Dock. And I do think it's still Williams by just a little bit over Tufts and then Wesleyan, but really still tight. We've just crossed that halfway point, so 1,000.
They've recognized the peril that they're in. They've got to attack. And if everyone doesn't challenge them, who knows how much they might be able to build that into. Tufts is recognizing that. They're trying to push out ahead of Wesleyan. That may get them on terms with that Williams crew that seems to be dominant. I'm going to say that Hobart still has a chance. Trinity's kind of been dropped. They're a half a length back of Hobart, but they're open water back of Williams. Williams has the lead, and they are certainly attempting in the third 500 to extend it.
Yeah, while Williams tries to extend it, Tufts and Wesleyan are chasing it, and they are chasing hard. They're really rowing well and fiercely in this third 500-meter stretch. And with the Tufts crew all the way on the far side of the lake, Williams still needs to keep an eye on what's going on over there. They've got to stay in tune with lanes 5 and 6 because that's where their real competition is right now. And as Hobart is starting to slowly creep its way up, I'm sure that the coxswain can hear what's happening there and stay
Tufts
in
seems
tune.
to be winning that battle with Wesleyan, and it's all about Williams, Tufts, and Wesleyan at this point. Somebody has